Hello and welcome to the 11th round of the XRL GP3 season, and today we're in Spa-Francorchamps. Just going back to the last race, I think poor setup cost us a decent points haul, but you know, going into this race, hopefully we can bring back some decent points for the battle for third. So I'm going to leave you on board now with the quali lap. And that 1:47.9 puts us 9th on the grid. And I don't think it's that bad that we've qualified near the back, just because I think there's probably a high percentage that there's going to be an accident on the first lap. So I think being at the back ain't going to be that bad. I think it's going to be a 2-stop race. Well, that's what I'm planning to do. I think if we can get the primes to last about lap 19-20, you know, then that should set us up well for a 2-stop, with the other two stops being on options. So, getting into the race now, it's important that we try and keep out of trouble. And, you know, I don't think a good start's that important here. Just try and avoid an accident. Five lights and it's go, go, go here at Spa-Francorchamps. We got a poor start and Jigsaw's is going to go past us. Coming into turn one, there's a car that's gone wide and Speed Demon has spun and we're up to 9th position. And now we're on the back of Riotous Tag going into Eau Rouge. We lift a bit there onto the Camel Straight now, and Riotous is pulling away a little bit, and we've got to try and keep with Riotous here. He's on the same compounds as us. And there's a William that's gone wide, and I believe that's Rybo. And we pass him, and we're up to 8th position. And we're closing now onto Riotous, and it's important that we beat him in this race, because, you know, we are fighting him for third, as well as Connor Rise. And we go wide there, and it's going to give Rybo a run on us. And he's passed, and that was quite easy for Rybo. And we've just got to try and keep with him. There's no one behind us, but I believe that was Samster, who was really far off the track. And we're back in 8th. But he's going to be pressuring us, no doubt. Right as ahead, run wide there as well. And we're going to try and get a run on Rybo, but Samster as well, he's not that far behind us. We're trying to get into the slipstream of Rybo, and we do a little bit, but there's not really an opportunity to overtake here. We've just got to follow him round. and Samster's closed up on us. Lap 3 now, and Samster's right on the back of our rear wing, and we've just got to try and keep him behind. Right, the gap to Rybo has increased a little bit, but not by much. We're just trying to now keep with the guys ahead, not for that gap to increase. And we run a bit wide there on the grass, and Samster's gonna have a look at us surely. And we've closed up on Rybo a bit, and then we go on the gravel, and Samster's should get past us here, which he does. And you know, when you make mistakes like that, it's going to be very easy for the car behind you to get past. It's important now we just keep with Samster and try and get him on the straight, or sooner than that. Samster gets all out of shape. He has a little bit of lag there. We're just going to get the DRS, and are we going to pass him going into turn 1? No, we don't. Samster locks up, and now we're going to try and have a run on him going into Eau Rouge and then the Kemmel Straight, and we're going to get the move done before the Eau Rouge, and yes we do, and we're back into 8th position. But it's important we defend, because Samster will have the slipstream. I'm not sure if he'll have DRS, and Samster's going to fight back, and he gets past. Then he runs wide, and we've got past Samster, and we're back into 8th position. Lap 5, and we've closed in on his teammate Riotous Tag. We're both on the same compound of tyres, so we should be close in this race. DRS now on Riotous, and we're going to make the move into turn 1, and I believe that was a little bit of tactical thinking by Riotous to get the DRS going onto the Kemmel Straight. So to be honest, he should have 7th place back, but we'll see. We've knocked it into fast mix to give us the best opportunity to defend, but the slipstream and the DRS is quite overpowered on this track, so he should get past. Very simple. We lock up there and go wide, and Riotous says thank you very much, and he's past the 7th position. Lap 9 now, and Samster BRFC's closed right in on us. His teammate ain't that far ahead of us, and I've just got to try and defend from Samster here. You know, he'll have a slipstream, run on the grass there, and Samster's going to look around the outside. No, he doesn't. Will he dive up the inside? He might have been too far back, and we take that chicane poorly, and Samster's gone into the pits, and can we close in on Riotous now is our goal. Got the DRS, and we ain't that far behind Riotous. We knock it up to fast mix, and we're going to use all our curves going into Eau Rouge. We've gained on him a lot here. We're going to have a good slipstream. I don't know if we'll get DRS. Yes, we do. Will I get past him here? And I touch his rear tyre and I go wide. I rejoin the track. Still in 7th position. Lap 11 now. And again, I've closed in on Riotous. And I'm going to use all my curves. Knock it up to rich mix. Gain a lot of time out of Eau Rouge, and get the DRS. Gonna get a good slipstream off Riotous. Riotous sticks to the inside. We passed him for now. We run a bit on the curb. Riotous ain't gonna give up this position. Riotous now is going to have a look round the inside. We give him space. and it's going into this corner, and I have to give him the position to touch his wheel. But if we'd have gone 2 cars into that corner, Riotous would have probably went into the tyre barrier and I'd have got a penalty. We've just got to keep on Riotous' tail now and try not to let him get away. I don't think we're going to have really an opportunity to overtake this lap. Unless, you know, there's an opportunity to the chicane at the end of the lap. Riotous runs wide there. Can we get a slipstream on Riotous? We don't seem to be getting one. Riotous sticks to the inside. And Riotous pits. And we're into 5th position now. And let's see how far we can go on these prime tyres. Lap 19 now, and our tyres are shot, and Connor Rice is right on our rear wing. You know, we're not fighting him, so we're going to go into the pits this lap. We've done quite well to make these last 19 laps. And Connor Rice is past. And we're going to go into the pits. And we're going to put on a set of option tyres, and then I think we're going to aim for 12 laps on these, 12-13 laps, and then we're going to put on another set of option tyres. And we come out in 9th position, and let's try and push for Speed Demon. And there's a 2-car battle ahead of us. Speed Demon and GSY Daisy. These two are fighting it out, and we're just going to let them fight it out for the time being. Although we're on fresher tyres than both of these guys. And just watch and enjoy the view from our perspective here. Right, Speed Demon gets on the grass a bit, and he's really pushing GSY Davey here. Exciting racing here. And GSY Davey runs wide, and now we've got the slipstream on Speed Demon. He's on the prime tyres. We should get this move done sooner rather than later. He goes a bit wide, and we're going to take the outside line, and we get better traction, and we're up to 6th position. Lap 32 now, we're in 5th position, and we're going to go into the box at the end of this lap and put on a set of option tyres, and this is going to be our final stop of this Grand Prix, and it'll be interesting to see where we come out. Well, I don't know if there's a big enough gap to come out ahead of anyone, but we'll wait and see. One of our problems might be though for this last stint is that we haven't saved fuel. I guess these guys have, so we'll see what we can do. And we've come out just behind Speed Demon there, so let's try and push on and get him in these closing laps. Lap 44 now, we're in 7th position, and the only reason we're in 7th is because GSY Davey lost connection. And you know, it's been a bit disappointing. I mean, we was top 5 for most of this race, and we're in 7th position, and I think the reason is because we didn't save fuel. I did wonder, you know, if it was because of that I didn't run a high enough gearbox because we didn't have pace in the last stint, but it depends. It could have been that. It could have been that we didn't save fuel, but it's disappointing, to be honest, because you know, when you think about it, obviously, as I've just said, we was in 5th position for most of this race, and to finish 7th, you know, it's disappointing, but it's still 6 points, and we're head riotous tag this race, so it ain't all too bad. I mean, we've gained points on him. So we're going to come into the chicane now for the final time. And we're going to come home in 7th position. We've been moved up to 6th because of a penalty for Conor Eyes, but that might be discounted. So anyway, I'll see you in Monza.